Ha guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriors, something huge is coming to the Bay. And we mean literally. The Golden State Warriors are not just in the market for a typical trade, a solid role player, or a last-minute veteran signing. No, this time they're going wild. Reports are flying in from multiple NBA insiders, and the buzz is growing louder by the minute. Their Warriors are about to make a bold seismic move to acquire a monster big man. Someone who could shake up the Western Conference and send shockwaves through the entire NBA. This isn't just about fixing their front court. This is about making a statement. Their Warriors are tired of being written off. They're tired of being called a small ball team that can't hang with the new wave of dominant bigs like Jokic, Embiid, or even Sabonis. So now Golden State is flipping the script. They're going big, really big. And when we say monster big man, we're talking about a player who can dominate the paint on both ends of the floor. Someone who brings rim protection, rebounding, and an interior presence the Warriors simply haven't had since the days of Andrew Bogut, or arguably ever. Someone who can stand toe-to-toe with the league's most physically imposing stars and hold his own. And better yet, this is a guy who isn't just big in size, he's big in impact. Sources say the front office, led by Mike Dunleavy Jr. and of course with Steve Curry's full attention, has been locked in on making a game-changing front court addition. And guess what? The name surfacing at the center of these talks is stunning everyone. Word around the league is that the Warriors have initiated contact regarding a potential trade for none other than Jarrett Allen, the all-star caliber center from the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's right. Golden State is looking to bring in a 611 shot-blocking lob-catching beast who averaged a double-double last season and helped anchor one of the top defensive units in the league. And while this may sound like a dream, insiders believe the talks are very real. Golden State wants rim protection. They want paint dominance. And Allen checks all the boxes. So, how did this even become a possibility? Well, it turns out Cleveland might be ready to shake things up themselves. After falling short in the playoffs again, the Caves are re-evaluating their front court pairing of Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley. Both are elite defenders, but spacing and offensive flow have been issues. Word is the Cavs might be willing to part with Allen if the right deal comes along, especially if it nets them wing help, or shooting. And here's where it gets spicy. Their Warriors have exactly what Cleveland might want. Names like Andrew Wiggins, Moses Moody, and even draft capital have been floated as potential trade chips. Wiggins would give Cleveland a two-way wing with finals experience and defensive chops, while Moody offers youth and upside. If the Warriors package that with a future first-rounder, the Caves just might bite. Now, let's pause and think about the impact this would have on the Warriors. Just imagine the defensive potential. Steve Curry and Klay Thompson, assuming he returns, anchoring the perimeter. Draymond Green quarterbacking the defense. And then Jarrett Allen roaming the paint, blocking shots, altering drives, and grabbing rebounds like a vacuum. That's a championship-level defense. And on offense, Allen is exactly what Golden State needs. He doesn't need the ball to be effective. He sets hard screens, rolls to the rim, and finishes lobs with authority. Think of all the pick-and-roll actions with Steve and Allen. Think of the floor spacing with Allen catching passes in the dunker spot. This is the kind of addition that doesn't just improve their Warriors, it transforms them. And let's be real, this isn't just about the numbers. This is about identity. Their Warriors have always been a fast-paced, perimeter-oriented team. But the league is changing. The Nuggets prove that size and skill can coexist with pace and space. The Celtics and Timberwolves are loading up on size. If Golden State wants to stay relevant, they have to adapt. And bringing in a monster like Jarrett Allen would send a clear message. Their warriors are done getting bullied in the paint. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Some insiders believe Jarrett Allen might not be the only big the Warriors are targeting. There's buzz that Golden State is also exploring backup options in case the Allen trade doesn't materialize. Names like Clint Capella, Mitchell Robinson, and even Walker Kessler have all been loosely connected. Each one brings a different flavor of rim protection, rebounding, and interior toughness. And the best part, this isn't just about plugging a hole. This is about extending the championship window. Steve Curry is still playing at an elite level. Draymond Green is still one of the smartest defenders in basketball. But time is ticking. If the Warriors want to capitalize on the last few years of the Curry era, this is their shot. You bring in a monster big man and suddenly the Warriors are back in the mix for real. Not as a fringe playoff team. Not as a maybe, but as a legitimate title contender with balance on both ends of the floor. And you can already feel the excitement among the fans. Social media is lighting up with mock trades, speculative lineups, and dream scenarios. Warriors, Twitter is buzzing with possibilities, and the fan base is rallying behind the idea of going big because everyone knows the truth. Golden State needs this. They need a shake-up. They need to evolve. And now, for the first time in years, it feels like they're about to. Of course, no trade is without risks. Jarrett Allen's health has been up and down at times. His contract is sizable, and the Warriors would likely have to part with beloved players or picks to get him, but ask yourself this. Is there any path to a championship without making a big move? Is standing pat going to beat Denver? Will continuity alone stop Luka, Tatum, or Ant Edwards? Probably not. You win titles by being bold, by addressing weaknesses, by evolving. And this move, it's all of that and then some. Let us know in the comments. Do you think the Warriors should go all in for Jarrett Allen? Would you be willing to give up Wiggins or Kuminga to get a dominant big? And who else should the Dubs target if Allen isn't the guy? Because one thing is clear, this team isn't staying quiet this off-season. They're making noise. Big noise. And the rest of the league better be paying attention. This is Golden State Hub, your go-to for every twist, turn, and late-night bombshell involving the Dubs. If you're hyped about the idea of monster big man joining the Warriors, hit that like button. If you believe this move could spark a dynasty revival, smash that subscribe and turn on notifications.